So you're probably wondering why I decided to start a vlog or vlog? Vlog? I think it's vlog. And kind of a funny story. I finally had enough money to buy a couple of woven wraps for baby wearing. And so luckily YouTube has a lot of tutorial videos to demonstrate how to do different carries with them. So I was looking some up again, and it was late at night, and it showed some suggested videos on the side, and one of those was the bumps along the way um, when she did the live pregnancy test and surprised her husband. So I saw like live pregnancy tests. I mean, that's kind of interesting. I remember one of my good friends here, Amanda, she has a couple of vlog channels that she really likes to watch, and she showed me a couple of the Eads family, and so I remembered that, and I was like, oh yeah, that was kind of interesting seeing theirs. So sure, let's like check that out. Seems cool. So I watched it and it was really great. It just kept popping up with all these live pregnancy test ones, whatever. But then I went back to the bumps along the way, the gender reveal video, and I was just like, these people are kind of cool. And I watched a couple of their videos, and then like a day or two later, it kept suggesting their daily vlog. So then I started checking those out to see what those were all about. And so I started getting into those because they're like really cool people and they live not far from where we're from. And they just seem like the kind of people we would actually be friends with. And then people were like referring in comments to the Shaytards. So then I went to check out the Shaytards and they're like super awesome. So I was like, you know what? I think I want to do a vlog. I mean, I got to thinking, and here's the thing. I've had a blog with a B for a really long time, like almost 15 years. And that was back in the day when they first started. It's called opendiary.com, and it's like the original blog. And I've had that for all this time, but I've barely written in it since I got married, and especially since I got pregnant. Seriously, there's like hardly any entries because I don't know. For me to sit down and write an entry, it just takes me so long, like sometimes hours literally. And I don't know, I just don't have the time to sit down that long and do it. So there's that. And then there's also the fact that I have done some fun things with videos, like when I was in high school, senior year, I took a class called Film as Literature, and it was super fun. And we had to do a couple of projects where we created our own short films and edited them together and whatnot, and we had such a blast doing that. I also participated in Survivor Webcam twice. I was in the first season, way back when I was a senior in high school, and that was kind of loosely, it was Survivor webcam, but then if you didn't have a webcam, as long as you had a camera, because back then I didn't have a webcam, but I had a digital camera, so I used that to take pictures of my challenges and my votes and whatnot, and I got kind of far. I got to like 6th place, I think. And then they did a season almost 2 years ago, 2 summers ago, when I was pregnant and Justin had left boot camp. Being Rob, the host, Rob, decided to do a redemption season, so I did that. And that was a lot of fun again. Like, I forgot how much fun it was. And that one I did not get far. I unfortunately got stuck on the tribe that lost all the time, and we just slowly got to where there were only 3 of us left. And apparently, the other 2 people had a secret alliance that they didn't tell me about and voted me out. But whatever, it's just a game and it's just for fun, and I did have fun. I just wish I could have gotten a little bit further than I did, but you know, whatever. So, those are like my experiences with making videos. And I also just really like love taking pictures and trying to my best to document what's going on in our lives, because it's an important time in our life. We have our first child and we're watching him grow, and boy, do they grow way too fast. And being so far away, like literally on the other side of the country. We're from San Diego and we're in Virginia Beach. So we're really far away from almost our entire families and most of our friends. And I've been trying to keep people updated with Facebook and Instagram and things like that, but I haven't been the best with that either. So Facebook is a total time suck when you sit down to it. Just trying to keep up with the groups I'm in, and I'm in quite a few of them, because of my interests. There's some like breastfeeding groups and baby wearing groups, and some like local like military wives groups, and between just the groups usually takes up all the time that I have on Facebook. And then notifications start popping up, and I'm trying to keep up with those too. Forget about newsfeed. Like seriously, most days I'm lucky to even get to the newsfeed, let alone go scroll down more than like a little bit. So I feel like I'm really out of the loop with most everybody else's life, because it's just kind of a luck of the draw on if their stuff is recent when I do get a chance to look at the newsfeed. And plus, there's some people like my dad doesn't have a Facebook, and my mom does, but she doesn't have the internet anymore. And I just figured vlogging would be a really great way to keep my family and friends updated with what's going on with us, because it'll take only a couple minutes for them to watch. I think it would be a more interesting way for them to see what's going on with us, and also just a more complete way. I mean, a picture with a caption is not gonna convey, things that Cal's doing, like if he's learning a new word or he's giggling and laughing and having a good time or just being silly, and just showing his personality is gonna come across way better in video form, and like his first steps and things like that. So I definitely don't have the time to do it daily. I know there's no way. I don't have the patience or whatever to do it daily. So it won't be daily. I'm shooting for about once a week-ish or so. Plus, I don't think we're that interesting to have that much for people to watch, but maybe weekly would be good thereabouts. So that's what I'm planning to do, and then here and there I will put in some footage from earlier. So like when Cal first started walking, and when he first started crawling and first started rolling over and giggling, and little things from when he was like an itty bitty baby. Just because I took those videos and I never got the chance to put them up anywhere, because my original YouTube account, somebody must have hacked it or something, because I can't get into it. So, in a nutshell, I thought it would be fun, and if nothing else, I figured maybe my parents and maybe my grandparents, and a few other random family members who really want to see how we're doing would watch. And if some random strangers decide to watch, that'd be cool too. But I'm really not expecting it. I don't think we're that interesting. But hopefully, something good comes out of this. But I figured it was worth a shot to do. It might be fun. Um, so here we go.